Exercise 3.7. First problem. If a plus b plus c equal to 180 degree, prove that sin a plus sin 2b plus sin 2c equal to 4 sin a sin b sin c. We have to take the left hand side first. Sin 2a plus sin 2b plus sin 2c equal to, here we want to group the first two terms, sin 2a plus sin 2b. This is in the form of sin c plus sin d. The formula for sin c plus sin d is 2 sin of c plus d by 2 cos of c minus d by 2. Here in the place of c we have 2a and in the place of b we have 2b. So 2 sin of c plus d by 2 is here and cos of c minus d by 2 is here. Keep the third term as it is there. That sin 2c is here. Sin 2c is 2 sin c cos c. And then in this bracket we have to take the 2 as common factor at the numerator. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So that we have sin of a plus b. In the second bracket also we have 2a minus 2b. Take 2 as common factor. So on 2 and 2 will get cancelled. The result is a minus b plus 2 sin c cos c. In the bracket we have sin of a plus b, isn't it? In the problem it's given clearly a plus b plus c equal to 180 degree. So I can have that c as pi minus of a plus b. Okay, so instead of this, if you want a plus b, we can take c to the other side. From this I can conclude a plus b plus c equal to 180 degree. I want a value of a plus b. So take this c to the other side. It will become sin of 180 minus c. And then keep cos of a minus b as it is. And then 2 sin c cos c. And then by the trigonometrical value we have this 180 is nothing but 2 into 90, isn't it? So 2 into 90, 2 is the even number, so keep sign as it is. And then 180 minus c is in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant sign is positive, so we can have sin c here. And then cos of a minus b plus 2 sin c cos c as it is, we have to keep it here. From the two terms, we can take 2 sin c as common here. So, in the first term we have cos of a minus b. In the second term we have simply cos c. Now we have in the form of cos c plus cos d. Cos c plus cos d. So, the formula for the cos c plus cos d is in that second set of the formula we have half into cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b, which is equal to this cos c can be written as pi minus of, instead of c we can write like this, pi minus of a plus b, isn't it? So here if you put pi minus of a plus b, pi minus of, that means that is in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sine and cosecant will be positive, all the other things will be negative, isn't it? So minus will be here. Pi minus a plus b is nothing but 2 into 90. 2 is the even number, so keep as it is that cos. So here we have, instead of this cos c, we can write cos of a plus b. Okay, and then now we have, this is in the form of that cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b, which is equal to 2 sin a sin b. We have in the second set of the formula. So if you multiply the things, we can have the answer as 4 sin a sin b and sin c. Okay. Second division in the first problem, cos a plus cos b minus cos c equal to minus 1 plus 4 cos a by 2 cos b by 2 sin c by 2. take the left hand side first. Cos A plus cos B minus cos C. I want to group the first two terms as cos A plus cos B. So for this cos A plus cos B is in the form of cos C plus cos D. The formula for cos C plus cos D is 2 cos of C plus D by 2 into cos of C minus D by 2. So instead of C and D we have A and B. So just substitute in that. And then this cos C is 1 minus 2 sin square C by 2. If it is cos 2C, simply we have to write 1 minus 2 sin square C only. Here the half angle is given, so cos C. So we have to write C by 2 here. And then in that place cos of C A plus B by 2 into cos of A minus B by 2 minus multiply with minus symbol here. So we can have minus 1 plus 2 sin square C by 2. Okay, here instead of this, in the first bracket, here we have A plus B by 2. Already we have A plus B plus C equal to pi. If we divide each angle by 2, we have A by 2 plus B by 2 plus C by 2 equal to pi by 2. Here in this bracket we have A plus B by 2. So keep this in the left hand side as it is. Take this C by 2 to the other side. Therefore we have A plus B plus C, A plus B by 2 equal to 90 minus C by 2. So instead of A plus B by 2, we can substitute this 90 minus C by 2. Sin cos of 90 minus theta is sin theta, isn't it? So here we can put sin C by 2. Do you understand that? So instead of this cos of A plus B by 2, we can write this sin C by 2, right? And then keep the other things as it is there. After that we can take the two common factors. 2 sin C by 2 is common here. So we can take 2 sin C by 2 as common. So the remaining factors are, in the first term we have cos of A minus B by 2. In the second term, in the third term we have simply sin C by 2. Keep this minus 1 as the separate term here. Therefore, keep the term as it is 2 sin C by 2. In the bracket, the first term will become as cos of A minus B by 2 plus the next term is also cos of A plus B by 2 minus 1. And then take that minus 1 in front. So, minus 1 plus 2 sin C by 2 into, the bracket is in the form of 2 cos of cos C 2 cos of C plus D by 2 into cos of C minus D by 2, isn't it? So we can have that 2 cos A by 2 into cos B by 2. And then we can multiply the term 2 sin C by 2 inside the bracket, so that we have 4 cos A by 2 cos B by 2 into sin C by 2. Next problem. Sin square A plus sin square B plus sin square C equal to 2 plus 2 cos A cos B cos C. Here we want to take the left hand side as usual. So group we have to multiply and divide by 2 each and every term. So the division 1 by 2 is here, and then multiplicative 2 is inside the bracket to each and every term here. Okay, and then 2 sin square can be written as 1 minus cos 2A. This 2 sin square B can be written as 1 minus cos 2B. Even here also 2 sin square can be written as 1 minus cos 2C. And then we want to simplify the brackets there. So each bracket we have 1, 1, 1. So totally it is 3. And then take minus to the other 3 terms. Here minus is here. And then the remaining terms are cos 2A plus cos 2B plus cos 2C. Okay, and then I want to group the first two terms in the inside the bracket. This cos 2A plus cos 2B. This is in the form of cos C plus cos D. So we can have 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. Keep the third term as it is. So from this I can conclude this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So simply we have a plus b, and even here also 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So we have simply a minus b, and then I want to multiply this by this half to each and every term, so that the first term will become 3 by 2 here, this 3 by 2, and if you multiply this and this, it will get cancelled. So the remaining terms are cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b, and then again I want to multiply with this term half into cos 2c. Okay. And then instead of this a plus b, we can write pi minus c. Isn't it? Wherever we find a plus b, we can put pi minus c. Okay, pi minus c is 2 into 90 minus c. So 2 is even number, so keep cos as it is there, and then cos c as it is, and then it is in the second quadrant. Second quadrant sign will be positive, this is minus, so put minus symbol there. So already it is minus, so it will become as plus now. Okay, and then keep the other terms as it is. Instead of this cos 2c, we can write 2 cos square c minus 1. And then again we want to simplify that. Okay, so here I have 3 by 2 as it is, and then this cos c into cos of a minus b as it is there. Here multiply with this half inside the bracket, so I can have this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Simply we have minus cos square c, and then we have to multiply with the other term, so minus and minus will get plus there. So plus half is here, and then group the constants as the 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. Keep the we have to take the common terms from these two terms, that is cos c. The remaining terms are cos of a minus b minus cos c. Okay, now it's in the form of, here this cos c, this c can be written as pi minus of a plus b here. So this a plus b, pi minus of a plus b is 2 into 90. So 2 is even number, keep cos as it is there. That is in the second quadrant. Second quadrant it is in the negative for cos. So put one minus there. So minus and minus will become plus here. Now inside the bracket we have cos of a minus b plus cos of a plus b. So the bracket will become as 2 cos a cos b. So if you multiply with this, the answer will be 2 plus 2 cos a cos b into cos c. The next problem, fourth one, sin square a plus sin square b minus sin square c equal to 2 sin a sin b cos c. Take the left hand side as usual, and we want to multiply and divide by 2 here. So it will become 1 by 2 into 2 sin square a plus 2 sin square b minus 2 sin square c. So now that the half is there, and then 2 sin square a can be written as 1 minus cos 2a. 2 sin square b can be written as 1 minus cos 2b, and minus 2 sin square c can be written as 1 minus cos 2c. So multiply with the minus symbol to the last bracket, we will get minus 1 plus cos 2c. Here I can cancel this plus 1 and minus 1 here. So the remaining terms are, if we cancel these two, we can have 1 minus of this cos 2a, minus is there, so here cos 2b and cos 2c, it will become minus here. And then here, now we can write this as half into, just multiply this bracket, half minus, again here half into cos 2a plus cos 2b minus cos 2c. So half minus of half into, here I want to group this first two terms, cos c plus cos d formula, that will become 2 cos of c plus d by 2 into cos of c minus d by 2. Now we can have, after the simplification, 2 cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. This cos 2 can be written as 1 minus 2 cos square c. Here minus symbol is there, so if you multiply with this minus, it will change this as minus 2 cos square c plus 1 here. And then even here we have multiply with this half to the inside the bracket there. Here one half is there, and here also we want to multiply, and even here also we have to multiply with this half. Okay, so we can cancel here for the first. Here 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So simply we have cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b. And then here 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So we have cos square c only there. After that, this half, minus half and plus half will get cancelled. So the remaining terms what we have there, this cos of a plus b minus cos of a plus b into cos of a minus b, here plus cos square c. Okay, and then I can write this cos of a plus b as pi minus c. Pi minus c is nothing but 2 into 90, that is in the second quadrant. Second quadrant sign will be positive. Here cos is there, so put one minus there, so minus cos c. The second term, second factor as it is we have to write, and even the second term also as it is we should write them. And then multiply with this minus symbol here, it will get plus now. So now we have cos c into cos of a minus b plus cos square c. Isn't it? Now we have these terms like this, and then take cos a as common factor. Therefore inside the bracket we have cos of a minus b plus cos c. Okay, so this cos c can be written as pi minus of a plus b. So I can write this as pi minus of a plus b is in the second quadrant. So as usual we can have minus cos of a plus b. Now this is in the form of cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. This can be written as 2 sin a sin b. And then multiply, we can have the answer for the right hand side. That is 2 sin a sin b into cos c. Fifth sum. Tan a by 2 into tan b by 2 plus tan b by 2 tan c by 2 plus tan c by 2 into tan a by 2 equal to 1. In the problem it's clearly given a plus b plus c equal to 180 degree. A plus b equal to 180 minus c. If we divide each and every angle by 2, we can have a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to 90. That is 180 by 2 is 90. 90 minus c by 2. Take tan on both the sides. So tan of a by 2 plus b by 2 equal to tan of 90 minus c by 2. Tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta, isn't it? So here we can write cot c by 2. And then this tan of a plus b, we can write this as the formula tan of a plus b equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. We have the formula for tan of a plus b equal to tan a plus tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b, which is equal to, here cot is there, so cot is nothing but 1 by tan. So we can write this as 1 by tan c by 2. And then I want to cross multiply here. So I can have this full term tan a by 2 plus tan b by 2 into this tan c by 2. Okay, so I can multiply the first term and this term. So I can have tan a by 2 into tan c by 2 plus this tan b by 2 and tan c by 2 is here. If you cross multiply, we can have these two terms equal to 1 into this 1 into the denominator. That means 1 into the denominator is the same thing only. So which is equal to 1 minus tan a by 2 into tan b by 2. Now I want to take this term. So at the right hand side. This tan, I want to take this term to the left hand side. So it will become tan A by 2 into tan B by 2, and then this tan B by 2 into tan C by 2 is here. This tan A by 2 and C by 2 is here, which is equal to this one on the right hand side. This is the required proof now.